much what everyone was doing. That's what everyone was doing, and it's just like, are you serious? That is how they get down. You know, again, there's always different flavors of this of this madness. You know, there's always different flavors of this madness. However, the flavor that the Chinese were extending into the world was probably by far some of the grossest, except for Saudi Arabia. Except for Saudi Arabia. Oh man, listen. There's going to be entire countries, political class, that are show trial, shot in the head, hung, the same as Saddam Hussein. No different, except much faster. Much faster. You know? It's insane. It's insane. Like, we're literally, I mean, like, again, for entertainment's sake, I would actually bet money, and if I had the money, again, entertainment, if I had the money, for entertainment purposes, I would buy a bunch of push options against Tesla Motors, because they're in the heart of China, still trying to sell stuff, but now they're trying to, excavate themselves from it. But I'm like, dude, it's too late. Your brand's about to take a knock. Your brand's about to take a knock, because you've been real quiet about slave labor, bro. And to an extent, some of the things that are going into producing your cars is slave labor. And you're not going to be able to, like, I'm a cool guy making futuristic crap.
I think they announced they're moving their headquarters to Texas.
Elon Musk, but you ain't never going to be a Howard Hughes. You ain't never going to be a Howard Hughes.
Well, I don't know.
Or like figure. You'll never even be a Nikola Tesla like figure. If anything, Elon Musk has more in common with Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, than he does with Tesla. And we all know, Thomas Edison was a fraud. He basically expanded his ability to. He's a businessman who got fat off of the work of those under him. And, there's a ton of people who pointed that out to you. So, needless to say.
Well, I hope and I pray that a lot of these big corporations pull out of China.
I just changed my account, my banking institution today, because I was like, I can't do this. Like, they kept locking my card.
Well, I hope I hope in the wake of all of this realization that a lot of these big American corporations pull out of China. I hope they pull out of China in the wake of all of this realization of the slave labor and corruption. Did I lose you? Are you still there? Hello.
Well, it's a pleasure to talk with everybody.
Okay. Are you leaving me now?
I sure am.
Okay. Did I say something wrong? Or are you just? No,
I just had to be quiet because I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. No, I hope that in the wake and the realization of all of this corruption and the slave labor, that it encourages people to pull out, and move their businesses to places like Texas, where, the taxation isn't and corruption isn't as bad. California and some of the, New York and San Francisco are some of the worst states. As right now.
I mean, but you understand. But you understand now. It's designed to be that way, 100%. It's none of this deflated mess. And that's the weird part. Is like now it's like, okay, I guess we could have blamed, Israel for one or two things, but now we see something else going on here that's like, wait a minute, I didn't know that was coming. You know, I mean, I can say this for a fact beyond a shadow of a doubt. It is going to keep getting exponentially worse with each passing moment. I kid you not. Like literally, like if you want to know how evil a government can be, just keep watching the criminal. Thank you so much. Just keep watching the criminal cabal of pigs. Just keep watching the criminal cabal of pigs. You'll see. It's gonna wake a lot of these people up. It's gonna wake a lot of them up because right now they're hiding that because some of these people really believe that we can be communist stuff. They really believe that. Like, I'll be honest with you. I've been getting into situations where, Amelia, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Where I've been getting exposed to stuff, shown stuff about larger governmental upheavals, where I'm just like, why am I the one that has to deal with this?
Alright, I think I got... Did we get cut off? Did we get cut off? Hello? Hello? Okay. I think I lost David. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the show there because this was an extra long show. I hope the audio wasn't too bad. Thanks so much for tuning in with me this evening. This has been another episode of Porthole to Justice Off the Cuff.